biblical numerology, Theomatics, astro theology. What's going on, my peeps? This is your boy, Will Rogers, aka Master Teacher 33. Biblical numerology. I've been doing this for over 30 years. You guys know I do Diaconia Reports, website, diaconiareport.com. I want to break down the importance. I heard this topic many years ago. William Donahue. William Donahue, man, he used to drop some serious nuggets dealing with and breaking down true, hidden, esoteric Christianity or spiritual astro theology. It's very important. The scripture don't really, I do have them, but this is all inside of my books. Especially the Diaconia Report. I have a chapter that breaks down biblical numerology. Now, for most people, we don't really understand math, music, and language. We don't really understand numbers. When I say numbers, remember, numbers are emanations of God. So, from a biblical perspective, we're not really taught about how God, source, Yahushua the HaMashiach, Jesus, uses symbols for signs and for seasons. Everything that we learn through language. There's no way language allows us to establish a specific concept. Language. So language is very important. So in Numbers, we're in the Bible, there's a book called the Book of Numbers. In the book of Revelations, it talks about, here is wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to count the number of the man, 666. So everybody knows about that. We talk about it a lot. Also talked about in the Bible, the 144 that's going to be set aside or saved. Also, it talks about in the Bible when I think it was Peter who was fishing and they wasn't catching any fish. Jesus, Yahushua, told them to cast their net onto the right side. The number of fish that they caught that day was 153. Now let's look at these three scriptures to break down biblical numerology. Now, remember, Jesus said, when he talked to his disciples, he pulled them aside. He said, it's for you to know, but for them, it is not to know. So we have esoteric and we have exoteric. So we have an outside meaning, then there's a deeper inside meaning for everything in the Bible. That's difficult for most Alphanumerics to understand. I understand. Live on the level of your awareness. But I here to bash anybody. Some people are not called or not chosen. There are certain things, just like the disciples. The word disciple simply means follower. So these people, the disciples, were Jesus' understudy. So of course they had a deeper level of awareness because they hung out with the teacher, Yahushua, the HaMashiach, to receive a deeper level of awareness. So if you wasn't a disciple, you wasn't able to get into and receive the deeper level of awareness. So what I'm talking about is this level of awareness based upon your calling, your destiny, your diaconia. So back to our three examples of biblical numerology. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 is the only number that when you add it, or when you subtract it, or when you divide it, it always equals itself. 9 is the number of completion. 9 is the number of consciousness. 9 is the number of a higher level of awareness. So 1 plus 8 equals 9. Example 1. Example number 2. In the Bible, when it talks about the 144,000, 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 144 equals 9. Fish. Cast your net over to the right side, represents the right hemisphere of the brain. Reason and logic aspect of the brain. The number of fish that they caught was 153. Do the math. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 inside the Bible 3 times. For Yahushua the HaMashiach, for the writers of the Bible, for source, for God, to put that in there, along with the whole book and the Bible code and Theomatics. Now remember, I've been doing this for 30 years. So if you're new to this, of course you're going to do the same thing I did. And I highly recommend that you don't believe nothing I'm saying, that you reject it and do your own research. Study to show yourself approved. Because maybe this applies just to me, maybe it don't apply to you. Who knows? Only you do. You have your own personal, private, productive relationship with Yahushua HaMashiach, aka Jesus the Christ. You have 33 bones in your spinal cord. Yahushua died, transitioned, crucified, amplified. Again, what does this represent? This represents something that is really, really only known by people who do a deeper dive into the spiritual narrative. That's what I do for a living. So if this topic interests you, if you're one of those people like me that we understand Hebrews 6:1, we have the basics of Jesus Christ and crucified. We understand that. So if you read Hebrews chapter 6, verse 1, 2, and 3, then join me. That simply means that you understand that it is time to get on some meat and not just milk. It is time to be mature. It's time to grow up. Now, if you're a babe, you can't feed a baby meat. But if you're an adult, you're not going to get enough nutrition just drinking milk. So it's time. I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on in society today, but maybe it's time to grow up. If you're a mature believer, check out the website, dearcanaryreport.com, dearcanaryreport.com. They're over to understand biblical numerology, Theomatics, and astro theology. Astro just simply means star, source, universe. Theology. Theo means God. Ology means word. Let's break it down. Holla at your boy. I'm at the top grinding and shining. Man, y'all know how we do. Y'all have a fantastic day. All things work together for our good. Why? Greater is he that's inside, because the kingdom of God is within. Holla.